I traveled and the knowledge I gained. This is the title of the story I am about to tell you. I divided this story into 5 parts. Part 1 is an introduction of myself and my Buena Vista family. Part 2, the farthest I got from home. Part 3, about school. Part 4, my American experience. Part 5, Amazing Grace in line with our Christmas celebration. Part 1. My name is Lindy Espina de Harmy, and I am the son of the late Gaudioso Rojas de Harmy and Margarita Sabisahi Espina de Harmy. I come from a family of 12 children. 2 of my brothers and sisters died when they were infant. My brother Ferdinand died during the Second World War, and my sister Philham died on October 7, 1965. She was born on July 4, 1965, the day we celebrate Filipino-American Friendship Day. That's the reason she was named Philham. When Philham passed away, I became the youngest in the family. When I was 3 years old, I realized that my family was financially poor, but spiritually rich. Spiritually rich. My family held a faith service at 4 o'clock in the morning where we sing songs and celebrate our faith in God, that God provides us with anything that we needed, not necessarily what we wanted. And that is my introduction of who God is. When I was 3 years old, I discovered that Kikkoman soy sauce tasted good. And I thought, if I like it, other kids would like it. And if I was the one making it, I would make a lot of money. And we didn't have to be, as a family, financially poor anymore. I was curious on who made Kikkoman soy sauce. My family told me a chemist made the Kikkoman soy sauce. And so I said, that's what I'm gonna be, a chemist. But I did not know how to become a chemist or what a chemist does, other than they told me that they made Kikkoman soy sauce. So I asked, and they said, a chemist performs many experiments. I didn't know what the experiment is or was, and so I made it up in my mind. So I did a lot of experiment when I was 3 years old because I truly wanted to be a chemist. When I was in 4 years old, I designed and built and tested my distillation apparatus made out of materials available to me and based on the knowledge that my father told me what distillation was. He told me that distillation is just like collecting clouds. And I translated it in my head what it would mean if I would collect clouds on earth, not in the sky, but on earth. So I decided to build my first distillation apparatus and distilled alcohol from tuba. I tasted it and that it was ethanol. From that point forward, I kept doing experiments and claim that I was already a chemist. My brothers and sisters told me that no, I was not a chemist yet because I had to be in school. And I thought, okay, then I have to go to school. I asked my father to lie about my age so that I could go to school while I was 5 years old. When I got to school, I was disappointed because the first day I was there, we did everything but chemistry. I argued with my teacher and I told her that I came to school to be a chemist, not to sing songs, not to do abakada iga halamana ng upa. And I did not come to school to do 1 + 1. I came to school to become a chemist. Because I did not get what I thought I would get from school, the first thing that I learned in school was how to skip classes. And for a 5-year-old, that was a very good exercise of how well my brain works. I was never caught because I memorized all the teachers in the school, how they walk, so that I would recognize them so that they didn't get in my way until I got out of the fence. And I did that all throughout my first grade. Now, I have said, after the death of my 2 brothers and sisters, there were only 10 of us left. And I became the youngest in the family. I'm the youngest son of the family. And I went to Buena Vista Central Elementary School, graduated in 1971. And I went to Buena Vista Institute and graduated in 1975. The 10 children of the DeHarmy family graduated from Buena Vista Institute. And I was the last one to get out of the school. All of us in the family became college graduates. Many of us have master's degrees. Some of us have PhDs. I have a master's in chemistry and I have a PhD in chemistry. I'm also a project management professional. That means I can manage projects ranging from a few $1,000s to multi-million dollars project. I am also a Six Sigma champion. That means to say that I am certified to be in a production industry, a manufacturing industry, and maintain quality of the products coming out of that plant.